Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that's super important, and that is how to keep going, because life can get very sticky sometimes, and the older I get, the more I realize how it's actually a fight to not give up, because so many times I've wanted to just ask myself, what's the worth in just doing more than is required of me? Like, why do I have to go the extra mile? And if I look at myself, okay, I'm not doing so badly, I'm not where I want to be, but there's that temptation to just say, why shouldn't I just be comfortable, and just live my life? And sometimes you're even tempted to say, at the end of it all, none of us is going to make it out alive, so we might as well just relax our horses. Unfortunately, that's not an option for some of us who already set ourselves up for chasing our dreams and would rather anything else than let our dreams die. So if you're one of those people, then I hope that this video is gonna inspire you to just keep going. It doesn't necessarily have to be a dream you're working on. Maybe it's your career, you're working on getting this skill, maybe it's grad school. We were talking about this with a friend of mine, how life just is interesting because there are people who are in a season of mourning. Some are celebrating, some are getting married, unfortunately some are getting divorced, some are having their children, some are in hospital. Like all of us, like there's so much happening in all of our lives at the same time. A lot of it is out of our control, but the thing about life is that things will always keep happening. And so sometimes you don't even realize when you get stuck. Sometimes you don't even realize that you're giving in because you're always in emotion, or you're just doing things because you have to do them. You're just trying to get through school, which is very understandable. You're just trying to pay your bills, which is also very understandable, because at the end of the day, adulting comes with responsibilities that we all have to fulfill. I admire the people who can just like walk away from all of those responsibilities and say, you know what, I'm gonna live by my own terms. And I want to be one of those people eventually, not walk away from my responsibilities, but I want to be able to say, when I look back, I actually lived a life that I deserved and that I wanted, and not have to fight within myself every single time. Oh, should I chase this dream? Is this worth chasing? Am I making the right move career-wise? Am I applying for the right jobs? All of that. There's just so much that life brings to us, but more than anything, it's very important to be in the present, to be in the moment. I was listening to someone today, and she challenged me because she said that we don't have the future in our hands now. We can't go back to the past, and so the most powerful tool we have is our present now, and we can make decisions today that our future self will thank us for. We can make decisions today that 10 years from now, 5 years from now, next year, we can be like, I'm so glad that I've made that decision. Another thing that I've been reflecting on is the fact that life is a sum of all of your decisions. Nothing happens by accident. Success does not happen by accident. All of these things are just decisions, and I find that comforting in a way, very weird way, but it reminds me that as much as I do not know what the future holds, I can make decisions today to kind of shape that future. Of course, ultimately believing that God is the one that's guiding me and leading me in all the decisions I make. It's comforting to know that anybody can succeed, that success has just not been branded for specific people, and that gives me hope that maybe the things I'm doing today will one day, become great, or one day I'll become great and I'll look back and I'll be like, wow, I'm so glad that I stayed on that path. I don't think I even have my life figured out. The older I get, the more I just realize how I do not know myself entirely, and I am currently on a journey of self-exploration where I'm really just going back to the things that I truly love as a person, and a lot of that involves just being a creative person, because for a long time I've been in the content creation space for sure, but for a long time I've just felt like I don't fit entirely in all of those boxes, because I don't want to call myself just a makeup artist, you know, because I'm a makeup artist and more, and at this point I'm not even like sure if I want to explore that skill or that part of me. But then also I love fashion, but it's not every day that I want to create fashion content. Sometimes I just want to do DIYs, which I'm really loving in this season. And I love listening to music, I love listening to poetry, I love journaling, I love reading. And so there's just all these parts of me that are coming clear to me right now, and defining myself with one word is getting really hard, or just one path is getting really hard, because all the things that I said, I didn't even say the things I'm interested in, say at a professional level, career-wise, you know. And I'm also asking myself, hey, can I build a career out of my creative abilities or my love for the creative world? But I also love non-profit work. So every day I'm kind of in this dilemma where I'm like, there's all these thoughts that I have every single day, and it's really hard because the world says you have to like pick a niche, you have to tell us who you're about. But I'm also figuring out who I'm about, and I don't want to box myself. I don't know if you guys feel me, I don't know if you guys understand me, and I hope that you relate to this. So through all of these dilemmas, I've decided that for the things that I am doing right now, I'm gonna keep on doing them, and I'm going to keep on doing them to my best ability. Because the thing about life, I don't know if this is a good thing, it should be a good thing if you decide to see it that way, but it's not going to wait for you to figure yourself out for it to continue. It's not going to give you like a break for you to figure out who you are, and then you know, you come back to life and continue. You have to figure that out as you grow, as you keep showing up at work, as you build networks, as you go to school, as you become a parent, as you parent your children, and all of that. So life sort of just keeps going, and I do not ever want to be stuck in motions and just not be aware of myself, my emotions, my spiritual life. I just really want to go through life very present, very aware, and taking those breaks when I need to, and pausing and reflecting and making sure that I'm actually aware of whatever season I'm in at every juncture of my life. And so the challenge I'm leaving with you today is don't stop. Don't stop growing. Don't stop feeding your soul. Don't stop doing the things that you love, even if the world is screaming responsibilities and throwing responsibilities at you face. Just don't stop moving, okay? It's okay to take a break, it's okay to slow down, but just don't stop going. Don't stop adding value to yourself. Don't stop praying, even when no one's clapping for you, even if it doesn't make sense for you at that moment. If you know that you're doing something that your heart truly wants to do, then just keep going. I had someone say this the other day: it's impossible for you to work hard at something, treat people right, support other people, clap for them, and just have pure intentions and not win in life. And winning looks different for everyone. It might not be all of us being billionaires or millionaires, but it could be you actually living your dream, or you being able to travel the world like you've always wanted to, you know. So I think we also have to be comfortable with the fact that success does not look the same for everybody. It's not linear. We don't all have the same goals. Some people just want to live away from civilization, and that's the goal of life for them. And if you ask them, once they accomplish this, they will actually tell you that I have been successful in life because that was their goal. So we must move away from thinking that success has to look like money, or success has to look like being an entrepreneur. And we must also accept the fact that not everybody was carved out as an entrepreneur, and it's fine, because God made us all different and He gave us different abilities, He gave us different interests. So what's the point if we all want the same thing? And I know we can argue and say at the end of the day everybody wants to be successful. Nobody wakes up and says I just want to fail. Today I've decided I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be a failure. Hardly do you come across such people. Every one of us wants to be successful, but that definition of success is different for everybody. And I also want you to think about the fact that what if you're actually going to succeed? What if you're actually on the path that you need to be in life now? What if you're actually experiencing the things that you need to experience now for the sake of the wisdom you need for the future and to make better decisions in the future? So I'm in a space where I'm no longer wrestling or feeling like I want to wrestle with things in my life now. My biggest prayer is that, God, if I'm not supposed to be in this place, remove me. And if there are any doors that need to open for me in this season, let them open and help me to make the most out of it, because I don't know about the future. I can't crucify myself today about the future that I do not know about, but I for sure can make decisions and I can do things today that the future me will look back and say, wow, I'm so glad you did that. And it doesn't even have to be something productive. It might just even be like saying no to something or saying no to certain people. It might look as simple as that, and you save yourself time and energy that when you look back, you're like, I'm actually glad that I said no to that. This is me as an almost 30-year-old trying to really simplify life, because life is supposed to be simple. It's not supposed to be complicated. It's not supposed to be hard. Yes, it has challenges. Yes, it has highs and lows and their hills and their valleys, but it's not supposed to be hard. That's what I think. It's never going to be somebody's responsibility to discover you for you. That's a job God put on you, and you only can do it to the best. So you might start now, you might start 5 years from now. At the end of the day, we all are gonna have to take that responsibility to discover ourselves. I had someone say this today and it really spoke to me, and this lady I was listening to say that you don't always have to finish everything you start. And it spoke a lot to me, especially as a creative person, because sometimes I start a project, or like I told you guys, like I'm on this path as a makeup artist and I'm loving makeup, and then it just gets to a season where I'm not doing a lot of makeup, and now I'm like asking myself if this is something I want to continue doing. And just hearing her say that it's okay. This is a lady in her 70s, and so to just hear her say, she's a creative herself, she's an artist, so to hear her say that it's okay not to finish everything you start, it just liberated me and made me feel like, you know what, I might have loved something for this season, and in this season I do not have time for it, or I just don't connect with it in the same way, and that's okay. And I'm also inviting you to think about the same concept, that you don't have to finish everything you started. And I don't mean your work, you have to keep that job, so you have to finish all of your assignments, but the things that you start in the journey of your self-discovery, you don't always have to finish it all. It's okay to redefine yourself. It's okay to reinvent yourself. It's okay to say, okay, I loved this for this season, but now I'm not gonna do it anymore. It's okay. You did it in that season. It taught you the lessons. It got you through that season, and it's okay to now start anew.